Hey, what's up you guys? My name is David and I'm just beginning to get into machine learning. Today, I'd like to show you my first project. Recently, I've taken an interest in steering my career towards deep learning. I want to do this in a fun and engaging way. Here, that takes the form of creating, training, and using my own neural network AI to play tic-tac-toe. I decided to make the application side of things more interesting with a game engine component. I made a simple tic-tac-toe game with the Godot engine. It can be played manually, but also has the functionality I need to integrate a neural network AI. I also added a 1000 game simulation to test the performance, where a random mover as player 1 faces the AI as player 2. And my hope in the end is that the AI will beat the random mover most of the time. Now that I have my environment, I need to figure out the architecture for my neural net. Here's the design I came up with. It has an input and output size of 9, one node corresponding to each tic-tac-toe position. Inputs will be valued based on the positions each player has taken at the call of the AI. So here's an example of that. The output will calculate desirability scores, which are used to choose the next move. As for the hidden layer size, I chose 8 nodes somewhat arbitrarily. Moreover, common activation functions are used here, so first I got a linear rectifier, and lastly I got a softmax. Next, I did a bit of research into common deep learning software packages. I found that nowadays, the current preferred deep learning package by most researchers is PyTorch. This option isn't a graphical language, so if that's what you're looking for, I suggest doing more digging. But anyways, after some YouTube tutorials, I made a script with PyTorch that can create, save, load, and train neural network models. Now, I need training data to feed my AI. I'll do this by generating thousands of training examples with another Python script. I chose to calculate many tic-tac-toe game possibilities with random moving players. I picked through this data and extracted all winning player moves and labeled them desirable. This way, each generated example holds data describing an ideal move for a certain game state. But it's not perfect. Since both players in the simulation move randomly, they are all bound to make many bad moves. But I think it'll work for now. I only need most of the moves to be decent. I just want to get something running. Lastly, I'll save the data as a CSV text file. Finally, I'll take that training data and train my model with it. After about a minute or two of training, the network doesn't seem to get any better, even if I go another 30 minutes or so. I stop here, I print out the model's weight and base parameters and add them to my game. From here, I test the AI against myself, and to no surprise, it's pretty easy to beat. But how about the AI versus the random mover? That simulation shows some confidence. Here, it wins most of the time. I haven't tried other steps to improve my AI, but hey, I got something to work, so mission accomplished. So that's where I stopped. Here's my code if you're interested. But maybe you have some good ideas for me. What would you improve about my methods? Any suggestions for things I can learn or build next? Let me know in the comments. Also, thank you for watching.